Hey guys, before we begin the video, once again I want to say the Coalition of Scrubs launched yesterday. I myself included as one of the content creators there, as well as other friendly and awesome new YouTubers. You're more than welcome to check it out to see something new and epic in the YouTubing community. With that being said, let us start with the video, and I'll see you for special messages at the end of this one. Enjoy! Day 7. Alistair have abducted me for a week now, and things here are not looking beautiful. He went even more beyond than the list that I gave him about the top 10, and he's trying to fuse himself so many archetypes all the time and trying to get all archetypes to be combined with him and consider creating kind of an army. He's just insane, and he always continue talking about his older final form and something called Fusion Gate. I am not really sure if I'll be able to survive. No connection to the outside world, not really good conditions here, but at least I can give this recording for anybody who will probably get across him. Wait, what is this? That shouldn't be possible. Hello?
Where have you been, man? We have a new project to work on. I tried to get a hold of you, and you were not answering.
Harve? How the hell did you get my number?
I got it from Silent Kiwi's partner.
Kiwi? You know what? Never mind. Listen and listen carefully. I've been abducted by Alistair, and I'm here at particular labs. I don't really know exactly if that's the same place I am or it's an illusion. It's really weird.
That is hard to believe.
Yeah, I know that's hard to believe, but you have to believe me. I am not making this up.
Okay.
He's insane. He's doing something with his older fusion forms that we never even seen before. Just please try to gather anyone you can in this short time and try to stop him. I will try to do things on my end, but I'm not sure. My hands are tied and he's holding me captive here. I don't care in the end if I'll survive. Just get him and that's it.
What are you doing there? I need you right here with me.
He's coming back. I gotta go.
Eliraz, are you there? Are you okay? Oh man, if what he is saying is true, I really gotta get prepared before I call anyone else. Hey guys, Christian the Haver Card Man coming back at you with another deck profile this week, and we are finally taking the second step in our Prank Kids evolution. And it actually came at the perfect time because we are teaming up with Aliraz from Team NDL for Fusion Month. And this is going to be our Invoked Prank-Kids deck profile. So I'm not going to get into full detail like I did with the normal Prank-Kids deck profile because obviously most of this is going to be the same. The main Prank-Kids engine is going to be almost identical to what you guys saw in the first video if you watched that. If you did not, be sure to check out the info card in the top right, or I will have a link to it down in the description for you guys to go check out. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the profile. So like normal, we have our full package of 3 Roxys, 3 Lampsies, 3 Dropsies, and 3 Fansies. If you know, you know. You pretty much know how this main deck functions. But we are also running 3 copies of Alistair the Evoker, obviously very essential to the Evoked engine that you see this guy. So, he actually really provides us a lot of means to go into more fusion cards, and actually half of our extra deck is now filled with fusion monsters, so we have a lot more viability to go into more fusion plays and actually start off with our normal Prank Kids combo and even potentially end up with more by the end of it. So that's all we have for the monsters. Obviously, Alistair the Evoker doesn't really need much explanation. He's screaming right through the meta right now. He's everywhere. So we'll go ahead and move on to the spells. The normal Prank Kids package, obviously we have 3 Pandemonium, 3 Place, 2 Plan, and then we have 1 Prank, so I had to cut it down to 1 just because I needed the space for a different card in here, and really you only need the 1 because you can search it, and you don't have to worry about playing like Pot of Desires or anything to banish it, because this deck is consistent enough that you don't really need to see a Pot of Desires to get extra draw power, so that's fine. We also have 3 copies of Invocation to go along with our Alistair, as well as 3 copies of Magical Meltdown, so we can search for our Alistair, use our Alistair to search for Invocation, and go into fusion plays. So makes the deck a lot more consistent, being able to see a fusion card in your opening hand more often, and being able to go into a Prank Kids fusion monster and then go off the combos from there. We also have 3 Polymerization, just a box standard fusion spell, gotta have it. We also have 3 Called by the Grave to stop hand traps. This deck is very susceptible to hand traps. I'm pretty sure I included 3 Called by the Graves in my original profile of this deck. And then we also have the 1 copy of Terraforming for our 6 field spells in the deck. So if you don't see Magical Meltdown opening hand, you have another chance to get into one, or if you need a Prank Kids Place, you have that as well. Since Magical Meltdown are both that and Prank Kids Place are hard once per turn activations, I would personally go with Place first and then activate Magical Meltdown, because Magical Meltdown is going to do more in the way of like helping out. Unless you have opponents' monsters with really high attack and you need to be able to get over those, then Prank Kids Place second, so you can lower their monster's attack and increase yours to be able to get over those. So there are different ways to work around stuff in here. And then lastly, not one that I initially thought about throwing in, but once I kind of thought about it more, I decided to throw it in. We have 3 copies of Super Polymerization just for the Invoked engine, because with the Invoked monsters, it actually makes it really easy to pull out a lot of these. And I think I actually have to adjust the ratios on one of these here, but that's okay. So Super Poly really makes it easy to help clear our opponent's board, or even just fusion someone on their turn if we really need it. So really handy card to have there. That sums up the main deck. We'll go ahead and scoot really quick onto the extra deck, because since the main deck was pretty self-explanatory, there's not too much to talk about there. So for the extra deck, we're still running most of the same Prank Kids package. We just changed up some of the ratios. So for links, we've still got 2 Dodo Doodle Doos. We only have 1 Bow Wow Bark now, just because he's not as needed for the strategy. Then we still have our 1 copy of Ripper Roaster. And for the rest of our links, we have 1 copy of Alistair, the Evoker of Madness. Just adds more consistency to the deck, because it's really easy to play him and then be able to search for your Invocation. I did not throw Book of the Law on here, so I can't use that. I kind of thought about it, but it's not really necessary. Next up, well, we also have 1 Borrelsword Dragon, obviously to open up OTK potentials. This game does like to play a little more grindy, so like it's fine. Especially if you play a Pandemonium and you get locked into Prank Kids for the turn. You know, I mean, Borrelsword is just a good card to have if you can actually make it for the OTK. So really good there. We have 1 Exceeds monster, and that's our 1 copy of Abyss Dweller, just because it is really easy to get a rank 4, especially with the Alistair and the Invoker being a level 4. So now we've got 6 level 4s in the deck, and it makes it really easy to pull them out. Now onto the fusion cards. We have still our Prank Kids. We have 2 Prank Kids Rocket Ride, 1 Weather Washer, and 1 Battle Butler. Once again, if you saw the previous profile, you know what these cards do. Then for our actual Invoked engine, or for our Invoked package here, we have Invoked Purgatory, 1 Invoked Raging, and then 2 copies of Kaliga. Just because Kaliga's a little more useful in my mind, especially for an ending board. So that's it for the extra deck. We'll go ahead and move on to the side deck. I know I'm like really zooming through this, but I've had like 3 cups of coffee this morning and I'm really energized. So I'm just kind of going for it. So for the side deck, my ratios might seem a little weird here. I might have to adjust some kind of stuff here. This was kind of a last second sort of thing. Not really last second, but I made some modifications and this is what I ended up with. So I got 2 Nibiru, just good for going against combo decks, but I mean 3 gets really bricky, so 2 is fine. We had 3 Ash Blossom, 2 DD Crow, just because it's not really seeing as much popularity in the meta right now, but it's always going to be like a decent card no matter what stage we're in. So DD Crow, good to have. 3 Effect Veiler, more negation, more disruption. 2 Dark Ruler No More, kind of along the same lines of Nibiru. If we end up going against a negation board, we'll just drop a Dark Ruler No More and we'll be able to freely play our combos and go off like normal. So that's good. Then we have 3 copy of Twin Twisters because we falter to the back row so much. So really good to have Twin Twisters in here, at least in the side deck if we know that we're going against a back row heavy deck. So that's really all I got for you guys today. this deck really does focus on going second. If you go first, I mean, you can work with it if you set up a Kaliga so that they really don't have much that they can do on their turn, especially if you can do an Abyss Dweller at the same time. You can really kind of shut them down pretty well there and still go into your normal Prank Kids cards like Battle Butler and Ripper and Roaster, so you can go into disruption plays. So that's good. You know, just overall, it really just is out here to out advantage your opponent and play like a more grindy game, let them run out of resources while you're still able to play and just be able to go in for the kill. So really fantastic deck. I really do recommend you guys play it if you get the chance, and definitely do your own tweaking to it as you see fit. So thank you guys so much for joining us today, and thank you for Liraz at Team NDL for letting me be a part of Fusion Month. This was an awesome time, and there's probably going to be some replays at the end of this, so feel free to stay and check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to have fun and make your move. I'll see you all next time.
Hey guys, thank you all so much for watching once again. Hopefully you will forgive my little editing here and there. I'm trying new things, and I'm not the best editor in the world, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the video, I guess. If you're interested in the story, don't go anywhere. There's still a little bit of a thing for you here.
For all of you who are not interested in that, hope you enjoyed anyway. And I will see you guys next time for the continuation of Fusion Month, I guess. Bye-bye.
Well, I'm done with my preparations. Should probably call for backup still.
Alright. That would work. I got an Abiru, but that's more of a side deck card. I know I need light and dark. I'm trying to build this Chaos Dragon deck. Oh man, I can't seem to figure it out. What should I do? I got a couple of dangers. I got Danger Bigfoot. Yeah, that could work. Danger Bigfoot. Got Danger Thunderbird. They're dark.
Pick up.
I got Jackalope, Nessie, Mothman. I got Chimichanga. I mean Chupacabra, dang it. But I got Luna Lights. I got Lights the Orange. That's perfect. And I can add some Dark Worlds into it too. You know, I can make a crazy Chaos deck. You know what? And I can add some. I can add the dragons in there. I get a Chaos Dragon deck. Dude, this deck is gonna be bonkers, bro. It's gonna be sick. Oh shoot. This is the main man. Yay! What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Harve, I'm doing fine. How you doing, bro?
Listen, I need your help with something, and you are not going to believe what that is.
Yeah, whoa, yeah, I'm listening. I heard crazy things before, man.
Elraz is in trouble. He's being held by Alistair for some reason, and I guess he's looking for something called the Fusion Gate to achieve his final form or something like that.
Well, this sounds really confusing, but you know, our friend needs help, and that we need to focus on that.
We really need to help him, but I don't think the two of us can handle it all alone.
Agreed, but this is so serious. We might need a help from a superhero for this one.
Somebody need a hero? On my way.
And so, our free hero had gathered the Harve Colourman, Mine and Negative, and Ben 10,000 of Yu-Gi-Oh! But will our free heroes be able to save Elraz from the hands of Alistair? Or will Alistair be able to take over the world? Only time will tell.